Then South America, that one was another close battle. I'm between Gustavo Sanchez, an artistic swimmer, and Luis Uribe, a diver, both from Colombia, and giving it to Luis Uribe of Colombia. He really had a breakthrough year in the 1 meter springboard event at the 2022 South American Games, and he did really incredible at the 2022 World Championships as well. And Gustavo Sanchez did really well at the Bolivarian Games. He won a gold medal, and then they were both top 10 at World Championships in their respective sports. So they both did really remarkable. It goes to Luis Uribe for me for the 1 meter springboard gold medal. He was a triple gold medalist at the 2022 South American Games, and the 1 meter springboard was a new gold medal for him. And so that's South America. Then we're going to go over to Europe. My Europe overall, any aquatic sport, male or female, goes to... I forgot. No, I didn't forget, but yeah. It goes to... It was a hard... There's like so many people. It goes to Giorgio Minisini, who became the first ever male soloist senior at an international competition. So world championships aren't technically world championships because they don't include every country on planet Earth. So that's kind of disqualified from genuinely being like a world aquatics championships. So international championships, first senior international championships with like 5 or more nations. First ever male solo artistic swimmer to win the gold medal, and he did it in 2 events. So he dominated. He was like, nobody else is getting this, man, and he got it. So there were a lot of names that came to mind, but it was a very clear winner. It was the year of male artistic swimming. Yeah. And Gustavo Sanchez of Colombia was also a male artistic swimmer, and so was Javier Sanchez of Puerto Rico. Okay, so that's continent number 4. Continent number 5, Africa. Ooh, I'm just gonna go to female swimmer Lara van Niekerk. Best since Penny Haynes. In Penelope Haynes as a female breaststroker. Penelope Haynes was big in the 1990s. The World Short Course Championship started offering sprint event. Well, it started in the 1990s, and Penelope Haynes kind of took off in the 1990s. And she was kind of, if there's one female breaststroker that reigns supreme over everybody else, it's her. The second one would be Liesl Jones, and there hasn't really been anybody in breaststroke, the female breaststroking world, except for maybe Lydia Jacobi and Lara van Niekerk, that have come along that have a certain level of just professionalism in their conduct, and they swim fast times. So it goes to Lara van Niekerk of South Africa. Penelope Haynes was also of South Africa. So it's interesting. I'm like, wow, it took a pandemic possibly for swimming to get fast in female breaststroking world. So it's good to have two speedsters on the global scene. And Lara van Niekerk won 2 gold medals at the 2022 Commonwealth Games and a silver medal at the World Short Course Championships and a bronze medal at the World Championships long course. So she just kind of dominated this year, and she set a bunch of African records and a number of Commonwealth records, which is like Commonwealth of Nations. So it was just, yeah, she just kind of dominated. So that's Africa. So that's number 5. 6 is Asia. So that's gonna go for me to Airi Mitsui. Some people might be like, what? But she survived the American press attacks to stop her. She's really good 200-meter butterfly, and the 200-meter butterfly female contingent from the United States is notorious for shutting down all Asian female butterflyers, and she survived. She won multiple medals at the 2022 at the 2022 Junior Pan-Pacific Swimming Championships, and then she went on and finaled and placed 6th as an 18-year-old at her first World Championships. Really remarkable, and she survived the American sabotage tactics used on Asian women. in the 200-meter butterfly specifically. So that's like a hallelujah of sorts. So she kind of, yeah, just took it from me for that. And then the last continent, so that was number 6. Number 7 is Oceania. And that one is going to be, to date, I think she's the first I've heard of. Whether or not she is actually the first, I don't know. Lani Pallister holds world records in 2 sports. Not 2 strokes, 2 sports. Pool swimming and life saving. And that is like, I made her Wikipedia page, and I'm so honored to have made her Wikipedia page, because I'm like, wow, this is someone who literally transcends swimming. Literally, she has world records from 4 years ago in life saving, and so it's a humbling thing as a writer. It's a very awe-inspiring individual, Lani Pallister. So she is a female. She's a triple threat. She's a pool swimmer, open water swimmer, and life-saving athlete. And she has won. It's not currently on her Wikipedia article page. Because I got hit by paywalls when I tried to access the references. I think she's won a number of open water swims as well. So, and she won 4 gold medals, swimming in the final on a relay, setting a world record, 3 individual events, 1 with a championship record, 2 with Australian records, 1 with an Oceania record, that's just record counting, at the World Short Course Championship. So she won medals at other competitions this year as well in long course. But she just kind of dominated, and there is no one in distance freestyle that even comes close to her. Like most distance freestylers do pool swimming only if they're a world record holder, or they do pool swimming with like the occasional open water swimming. She's like, screw that. I do pool swimming. I win at it. I set records at it. I have a world record in that. I do open water swimming. I have wins in that. I do life saving. I have wins in that. She's won gold medals at world championships and set world records. So there's really, I mean, if I were to say if there's like a global, okay, my global award also goes to Lani Pallister, because there's nobody like her. There's nobody on her level, especially in female distance swimming. Come on, pool swimmers, get on Lani Pallister's level. She's a triple threat because she can actually do and does and has world records in multiple sports. That's just, it's like, in my life, in my social world, in my lifetime, I was born in the early to mid 1990s, there has been nobody like her in my lifetime. So she's a first, as in like, she can have world records in swimming and in other sports. And it's not like open water swimming or diving, right? Like, it's an actual another sport. So yeah, that's just remarkably impressive. So those are my awards for 2022, and happy view and day to you. Yeah.